said, stay committed to the ride. So you got to find that balance between, hopping both sides, or the guy's resistant to fight for a little bit more. I saw Charles was wrestling, doing a really good job coming back here, staying moving. That's all good. But again, our main goal is to break the guy down. So don't be so quick to jump shit. Again, Charles, I saw you right here. You got it set up really nice right here. But you didn't stay committed to driving that knee and get that leg out. So again, when you're on a ride and you feel the guy fighting, really make sure you're trying to break him down there. Doesn't work out, then we hop sides. But stay committed to your ride a little bit longer there.
And then the opposite, Danny. Do the opposite where a guy just goes down with the ship. Okay, go spiral and the guy ain't going and he just hangs and he hangs and he hangs and he hangs and he hangs. What should he do from here? Guy's not coming down. What?
Switch.
So go ahead. He's being a rock. He's being a rock. Some guys are just sitting in there forever. So the two opposites. The opposites are this one. Charles is floating back and forth, and then the other guy's doing what? So you got to get to that other side. All right? You understand what I'm saying? Don't, commit to it, but don't overcommit. That's what I'm getting at.
All right, yeah.
Get it? All right, go ahead.
Again, guys, you got to find that balance between committing and then knowing when, knowing when to float both sides. But the breakdown so far, we got over the chop, the spiral. That's attacking the same side of the body. Again, if I was going for a chop, I'm attacking the same side that I'm on. If I'm going spiral, I'm attacking the same side that we're on. But now we're going to start coming across the body. This is my bread and butter right here, what I use all throughout high school with stick kids, going across the body. So when I line up on top, I'm using that same setup where I knee in the butt, pressure forward. Now again, we got to take out one of the legs to the table. What I do is I dip my shoulder underneath. So my shoulder is in his armpit. Dipping my shoulder underneath, I come across the tricep, and notice how my right foot right here is going to come back out of my toes and drive over the shoulder. I'm not sitting back here with it. I'm making sure all my weight is driving over that shoulder. Again, slip my shoulder underneath, come across the tricep, drive over. From right here, this hand comes up the butt, wrap around that inner thigh right there, driving towards. Eventually a turret, we're not going to get out into that today. Right now I just want to break them down. So there's three, when I come across the body, there's three things we go for. Cross wrist, cross try, right here the jugular for a claw. So what I'm going over right now is cross try. And I don't even need necessarily to knee him in the butt for a double thigh pry. Coach will tell you sometimes, a lot of the time, off the whistle, I'll just come right underneath here. Again, sinking that shoulder, coming across the tricep, over top.
Why do you sink the shoulder?
Makes me want, because that's a good guy. He'll be trying to get this arm away from me. I'm making my arm longer. That's what it really is. Because if I just try to reach across, I might get my hands on it, fingertips on it, not really. But if I sink my shoulder underneath, now it can wrap all the way around. Drive over it. Again, from right here, it's important not to go ankle, don't go calf, really go up in there and drive him over. See how Jim just went right to his back right there? Becomes so high in the crotch area. That's crucial.
It's going to the hamstring.
Yeah, so if you could try to get an angle where they can see that. So just be right here. Yeah, from right here, not here, not here, right up in the handle. Drive them over right there. Now, if this guy does, let's say, Jim's got long arms too, I try to come underneath, and he does a good job of getting that arm away from me, so I can't grab it, that's when I'll go right into my claw. From right here, I'm just going to flex, stay on my toes, I'm flexing my bicep and squeezing. I'm going to use that same setup we did on the spiral ride. Use my inside knee to drive him flat. There we go, so I was talking about before. We don't pull guys on top of us. And that's something that we struggled with last year in the claw. You see a lot of us trying to pull guys over top, right, to come over here. It's not how you get a guy over on a claw. If I want to turn someone with the claw in that position, notice how I'm driving over his shoulder. They'll hop over here. Or I'm driving, then I'm getting over top. Notice how though I'm not pulling him over, I'm driving over his shoulder to get him over. We're getting a little ahead of ourselves, though. We're not going to get to that yet. But again, we're going to do two moves right now. And let's mix it up. Sometimes do the double thigh pry, sometimes just reach right underneath. Put my shoulder stiffen underneath for the first one. Come across the shoulder, tricep, on my toes, drive over the shoulder, come down. The second one, come across that tri, he gets his arm away, just going right up in the jugular. Notice how my thumb right now, going right across here, right on Jimmy. Right here, cutting off that circulation. Right there, now when I take it here, I'm literally just flexing my biceps, squeezing them in. Tightens it up, right? Inside leg comes in, punches that thigh down. Right there. If you got it? Anyone need to see either one again? Questions? No? All right, on two. 1, 2.